Welcome to No Bards Allowed, everyone.
Hi.
Yo.
Hi. We're back. Surprising. We haven't gotten canceled yet. I don't think.
They're keeping our show on the air. One more
At the time
week.
of recording this,
Yeah.
we have not been canceled.
Yeah, big shout out to HBO for that. We appreciate you.
Yeah, they just signed us and Brandon
Sanderson.
Sanderson to deals. Is really cool.
B. Sanderson.
B. Sanderson.
Nice.
Only bees.
I'm gonna change my name again. Fuck.
Speaking of bees and the exuberant quantity of them.
Sure.
Yeah, there's just one here though right now. I'm B. Felons. I'm your dungeon master for this D&D TTRPG podcast.
Cut him off.
Hosted by a group of amateur entertainers and professional friends. And that was the craziest order, but we're sticking with it. I'm joined by three of my closest friends, as always.
What up? It's Billben Billings here, and I play Fuse.
Hey, I'm Arthur Page Llewellyn, and I'm playing Dart today.
And I'm Seren Dracnolier, who fucking knows what my name is, but I'm playing Will.
Yeah, and this is a very special episode of No Bards Allowed where we've actually ported in ourselves into the game. Every NPC is going to be B.
Hey, I'm just really happy to be here, guys. I'm looking at this Dart character sheet. Why are all my stats really low?
Hold on, I have 2 hit points. What the hell?
Why am I a commoner?
Why does it say I have the debuff called Drunkard next to Fuse?
My strength's a -7.
All my stats are sick, guys. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, well, thanks for listening, everybody.
See you guys next week.
That was
Thanks so
episode
much,
45.
All-Stars.
Thank you. Now we're going to go back to playing our real characters on episode 46.
Yeah, now
If you
we're...
want to pay us a bunch of money on Patreon, go fucking subscribe. This is the end of the episode.
And that's
Yeah.
it. No, we're actually, if you can believe it, we're just getting started. You're not losing it. We have to play still, and I would love for no other than our main character, Seren,
Yes,
to
our main character.
read the intro.
The boss finally said
resent this. I resent this.
Canon.
Last time on No Bards Allowed, we got to take a breath. Dusty and Stave invited us into their home and offered us food and a bath, and Dusty was able to share with us some information on the ways which they've protected themselves from the Disparati, and we were able to share some information on how we found them and our whole journey so far. Arthur and Wicks left to grab some tea and got to chat about their mental state in the midst of it all, while Billben went and met Trika, the potion master, and got some prices on some supplies for us. I spent a little more time with Dusty and learned more about the history of witches, and I got to share with him a bit about what's going on in the greater world of Bordura, since they've been quite literally living under a rock. Then we all reconvened and traded Trika some blindweed and some other herbs from Escaldera for some healing potions, while Arthur made plans after calming down a bit to maybe learn a thing or two from her later in the day. Now we just got to figure out what the hell we want to do next.
And we pick up there, leaving Trika's, and it's hard to tell what time it is, but you left camp pretty early in the morning, so there's still a good amount of day in front of you. I know there's some things that people can do later in the day, but the first question I have in this session is, what do you all want to do?
I feel like I should probably have another cup of tea.
I feel like maybe not.
What could go wrong?
Well, we didn't grab any of those little grass cubes from Trika, so exactly what went wrong before could go wrong.
Yeah, maybe you're right. All right, okay.
Have we made sleeping arrangements? I'm just thinking about this.
That's a great point,
no.
actually. I mean, they don't get a lot of visitors here. I doubt there's an inn. But
I bet they got a place for us because they did invite us in. They were so much kind to do so, but we should probably talk to Dusty or something. Maybe check out a place to lay our heads for the evening.
Yeah, he's said he was running some errands this afternoon, but I think we're going to meet up with him later, so I'm sure we can ask him then.
Yeah, I think he said he'd always be an echo away, so he probably shouldn't be too far away.
Yeah. I mean, I guess... do you guys just want to...
Gamble? I mean...
I was going to say just walk around for a bit and
You know,
kind of get a lay of the
Look
space.
around.
Yeah, actually, we might be able to find a inn or some sort of place to stay just by walking around.
Yeah, we're also, rare, unexpected guests in a very tight-knit group. I think it might be nice for us to maybe introduce ourselves to a couple people, just kind of ease tensions. I'm sure this is a little scary for at least one or two of the people here.
Well, going around introducing myself will certainly make me feel a little bit more at ease, I think.
Yeah, let's take a walk. Let's give it a shot.
Yeah, we walk, I guess, down a path that seems to lead somewhere that we have not been.
Can you describe in thorough detail the entire layout of this town?
Yeah, there's a bunch of different cottages here.
Cool.
And there's Gemma's tea house, and there's Trika's, and there's the Lore House, which is the name of the place that has books. And there's some artwork and some think like
Artwork like a gallery or artwork
No.
almost like graffiti, but like...
No, sorry, my brain's blanking. There are like statues or like things. Yeah, there's
Cool.
like different
Yeah.
things like that around, just like public art that people have put out. And yeah, other than that, there's. It seems like there's like not even a like real market, but you see people meet. There's like a congregation space where people are meeting up to trade goods that they foraged for, or like, there's it's not like, everyone goes to the baker's house. Like you see somebody with baked goods trading things for glass. Like you see people trading out in...
Oh yeah, there's a glass maker.
Do we need something made out of glass?
Well, if you start making potions, maybe you need to put them in something.
Well, that's actually a really good point, Billben. Might be good to have some glass bottles on hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put them in the old portable door knob.
Yeah, make that a stop on the way.
All right. Yeah. Let's check it out.
Assuming, Billben, you're good, putting off books for another few minutes.
Well, yeah, I think I should manage, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, do we see this like glassmaker's like workshop anywhere around?
You don't see a glassmaker's workshop, but as you look... Give me investigation checks as you walk around.
11.
Not one.
Nice.
Seren, you see someone in a cloak with a hood up walking behind a building.
Do they seem like they're like trying to like specifically avoiding us, or?
On a nat 1, yeah.
What are you looking at?
I just saw someone go behind that building. I might just be jumpy, but I'm just keeping. I'm gonna see if they. I think I'll like almost like when you're like going through a grocery store and like looking down aisles to like see people moving on the other side. I think like as we're walking, I'll like see if they like come out on the other side of this building that they dipped behind.
Yeah, they do. It seems like they might be keeping to the side of the street.
Something seem off?
I don't know. Hey, I think we missed something back there. Let me and I'll like do a quick turn and like head back the other way.
All right. Yeah, okay.
Like 30 paces and just like check and see if they reappear on the other side of the buildings in a new direction.
It seems like whichever, you head backwards and you don't see them.
Yeah, I think I'm just jumpy. Sorry.
You sure?
Anybody-
We
yeah.
could. Hey, we've run through the alleyways against some unknown person before. We could do it again.
Yeah, and that was very well intentioned, I'm
Hey,
sure.
look where it got us. Now we're best friends. So
And we unleashed a dragon on Bordura.
that probably would have happened either way.
It's too many dominoes for my blood. Let's man, I don't see like a workshop or anything anywhere. It all just seems residential over here.
Yeah, all these buildings kind of look the same to me. Honestly, everything's pretty similar in here, but
It's not all that well lit either, so.
it was a nice walk, though.
Arthur, you rolled an 11. You don't see like a glassmaker's shop, but you do, like in the vein of people trading goods, you see somebody trading glass with somebody in the street.
Well, I see someone trading glass in the street.
Maybe ask them
Yeah.
if they.
Hey, excuse me. Howdy.
Hi,
Hey, I'm Arthur Page Llewellyn.
Hey,
I'm one of the outsiders. Oh, sorry. What was your name?
Priest Lilybottom.
Priest Lilybottom. Well, it's lovely to meet you. Well, what are you a priest of here, if you don't
Well,
mind me
no,
asking?
I'm not a. Yeah, it's confusing. I
Oh,
don't-
is that your name?
Yeah.
Priest? You go by priest?
Yeah,
Oh, well, hey,
just
sorry.
it's the name I have.
Do you worship, though?
No,
Okay. Well, it's good to meet you, priest.
nice to meet you too.
Are you, where, I see this glass here. I'm looking for some as well.
Oh, I make glass.
You make the glass, priest?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's incredible. I honestly could use some little vials, little bottles. I'm looking into making some potions and stuff.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
Can I have like come up and like
Cocked.
if people know that I'm like a witch now, can I like
Sure.
use that
Nat
as help?
20.
That's 20. Cool.
Don't need it.
First roll.
Oh,
of
sure.
Wicks.
Yeah. I live right around the corner. You're welcome to follow me there, and we can. I can see if the things I already have work for you, and otherwise
Cool.
we can.
Yeah, or I mean, if you need more time to finish up whatever it is you're doing, we're in no rush. Honestly, this is like the first time we've had a moment to kind of settle in a while.
Oh, we're
So,
good. Everyone that needed new stuff for me, I already. Yeah, and I got my goods, so I'm ready to go.
Okay, great.
You follow Priest through the streets to a cottage on like the directionality, like I guess north side, based on where you came in. You think, but you also wound so far that like if south is where it's basically like if south is where the
I have
entrance
no
to
idea.
the cave. Yeah.
I don't have keen mind.
Yeah. You follow him to a little cottage, and you go inside, and it's got a bunch of like beautiful like blown glass things displayed, and it looks like there's like an exterior hearth that he must use to like actually make the glass. So it looks like he blows glass outside of the building, and then like has like a bunch of stuff inside of his home. Says, "Well, make yourselves at home. Yeah, I've got some ornate things, just decorative out, but I've got a bunch. You said there's like potion making stuff.
Yeah. Honestly, I mean, I've got a little bit of like herbalism kit. I've got some like brewer supplies, that kind of thing. So I think I've got enough for like the making side of it for the most part, unless there's anything specific that you know of that I might need. But otherwise, just like vials and bottles to keep them in once I actually get to start making stuff.
Yeah, I've absolutely got that. I mean, nothing in particular. I mean, there's like, I have like some like glass funnels and things like that are, worth, but I mean, you don't need that stuff. Right?
Sure.
Yeah, but I can show you what I have, and it goes over to a cabinet and opens it up, and literally just a bunch of like different size vials and things like that. And says,
Perfect.
I mean,
yeah, I love this.
Okay, great.
You got any like, I don't know, I mean, what else you got like artistic wise? If you got anything really pretty, maybe might be nice to pick something up while
Sure.
we're here.
I mean, I've got and just opens up like literally just another cabinet, and it's like, well, I've got some vases here that I've blown with some color in them. I've got some, like a couple ashtrays. I've got some,
Ooh,
that
that could be nice to have.
just some like little like candy bowls and things like that. Just all sorts of random stuff. So
Well, I like this one right here. This it's got a little kind of spiral motion in it. That ashtray. How much would you part with that one for?
it's a nice piece, but I mean, yeah, probably like 5 gold.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
How
great.
much for various sizes of bottles and vials?
How
and
many do you
such?
need? They're pretty inexpensive generally.
I don't know, like 20, maybe 20.
20,
That'll probably be good.
Yeah, like 5 silver.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll just give you. You said 5 for the ashtray.
Yeah.
Here, I'll just give you 7 gold in total. We'll call it that. And-
Well, thank you. That's very kind.
hey, thank you. This is beautiful work. I don't know. Hey, curious though too. Got ashtrays. You got anything like maybe like a little like a glass blown pirate ship, some kind of boat? kind of thing?
Nothing really. I blew. Well, it's not a ship, but I saw a ship come into harbor that had this beautiful. It almost looked like an angel at its front, and so I tried to replicate that. So it's like a little angelic glass statue, basically. But it's not a ship itself.
Billben, look at this.
Whoa,
Maybe
a
you
ship.
could get something for Khan, like a little gift. You were saying this was the ornate little what's that called? I don't know. You're a ship man now. What are the things on the front of the boats called?
Puffing out his chest, he goes, "The front."
I mean, that's
It's the front of a ship.
I mean, that's what. As far as I know, that's. Yeah, I've never known. So if it's that simple, that's great.
Well, maybe I don't know. Maybe Khan would like that. You could get that for him.
Actually, you are spot on.
Just a little thought came to mind.
How much did you say this was again? I'm sorry.
Oh, this piece? I mean, it was quite a bit of work, so it's gonna be 10 gold.
Done.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Awesome.
Yep, 10 gold. I give it to you.
It looks like one of those like little cherub statues you could buy at Hallmark, but made out of glass.
Cool.
Yeah, it's like reaching out its hands, and it's got wings behind it. But yeah, you have a little glass angel statue now.
Love it. Okay, and now honestly, now that I'm holding this ashtray, here's what I'm also thinking. Do you have any pipes? Glass blown pipes? For the discerning folk, if you will.
We smoke in this town.
Maybe something that Trika might buy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Opens up a really big cabinet on the other side of the room, and it's just got a bunch of bongs and like little one hitters and like all sorts of glass.
Will,
shit.
I saw your knowing face at me, and I was like, what is he thinking I'm going to ask? And I was like, oh, shit.
Obvious. I was
Right.
like sitting here thinking, how long until someone asks for a pipe or a
gotta
bong?
ask
How
for
long?
smoking paraphernalia.
Yeah, there's like one of like a naked tiefling man like with a like pot leaf on it.
Yeah,
like,
I want that.
You want this one? I mean, this one's pretty pricey.
I like that one.
Okay, this one that's 20 gold.
20 gold. Okay, here, I might, if you're okay with it, I actually might. Now that I'm got the juices flowing thinking about this, that's probably a little bit more useful for us than like ashtray. We kind of travel around. So if you're cool, I might just get one of these instead of the ashtray.
That's fine. Yeah, absolutely. That's fine.
I still want the vials and bottles and
Sure.
stuff.
Yeah. If that'll be, I mean, you gave me 7, so that, just, give me
Just
18
like
gold, and it's
18 gold.
Sorry, it's
Yeah, 14 or
14. Yeah.
I'll give you 14 or
Great.
15. I don't know, whatever.
It's literally the like piece that the carb that pulls out is like where his dick would be.
No way. Yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah, and he's like wrapped. He's wrapped in like.
Did you say it's a bong or is it a bowl?
It's a bong.
It's a bong, dude.
Let's go.
But we definitely need a bong. That's awesome.
Obviously.
Cool. Yeah, that rips.
Cool. Yeah, this is. I don't show.
about to.
I keep
Hell yeah, it
this
is.
one. I keep this one shut away because not everyone
Sure.
wants the big hardware. But
Hey,
yeah,
I
this
like
is
the big hardware.
Hell yeah. Nice to meet you.
Oh, yeah. Good to meet you, priest.
Yeah. Well, if you all need anything else, or if you're sticking around, let me know.
Hey, we're sticking around. I don't know where do you all folks drinking this down? Other than, I mean, is it just all at Jimma's?
Yeah, Gemma's is kind of the only place in town. I mean, we're a small community, and we don't, we have to keep to ourselves, as it sounds like you all know. So yeah, I mean, a lot of it's just drinking with friends at each other's houses. So it's a simple life, but it works.
Hey, well, if you want to maiden voyage of this fine vessel later, we could meet up at the treehouse kind of thing. We could all have a smoke and a drink together, maybe. I don't know.
I don't have plans.
Cool. Yeah, that would be fun.
All right.
Is Arthur flirting right now?
I don't know.
Well, I guess I'll see you later then.
I guess I'll see you later. Yeah.
Thanks, Arthur.
Hey, thanks, priest. He's just still standing there.
All right.
I think this is the part where we step outside.
What?
I think we're done.
Oh, are you guys done here too?
Yeah.
Well, bye.
See ya.
Thank you, priest.
Of course.
Arthur, check out what I got for Khan.
It looks great, Billben.
It's the thing on the front of the boat.
It's the front, right?
It's the front of the boat.
I like. I think he'll love it.
Oh man, this is gonna be the best gift.
Do you, if you want, I could put it in the magic door just so it doesn't get broken.
Actually, yes. Let's do that.
Maybe we could make a little glass shelf for stuff
In the magic. Oh, like
in the magic door. Yeah.
Sure. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know how does it topple over if you close it, or does it all kind of
things
stay?
seem to be exactly where I place them, no matter when or where I open it. So I think it's a stable dimension of its own. It seems.
Well, that could be a good place for us to store our bong.
That's a good idea. That and this owl statue that Billben brought for con. That'll be good.
Are you still bitter about the owl thing?
Yeah, I'm fucking bitter still.
Yeah.
Statue of Tabitha.
That's insane.
Well, we could. We can rip this bong later. Okay.
I don't
Beautiful
even know.
piece of
I might have
glass.
to shove my old head in there.
You could try.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I think you might be able to fit your whole body in there.
It's crazy that
Just don't break it.
It's crazy that you're just breathing through the top of some guy's head.
While
It is
you
kinda crazy.
hold on to his dick.
Yeah, light his dick tip on fire.
He's got both hands holding on to the thing.
Oh man,
How big are his balls?
so massive. It's the base of the entire thing.
it's just balls.
They're a little below average.
Oh, all right.
The nads.
I was gonna say, if you're rolling for that, I want to know what size die you're using.
It was a D20.
No balls.
I mean, yeah, and the cock's pretty impressive. So
That's true. Do a D4
Name of the
for the
episode.
cock and a D20 for the balls, please.
Jesus Christ. All right. Well, what'd they call it? The lore house? I think I see it just down the up the way up here.
Do a little reading.
I mean, might as well just pop in, see
All right.
see what they got.
Well, Billben's done his shopping. I've done mine. So let's get you some books.
I mean, I'm just, we're killing time. We're looking around, getting to know everybody.
Was that guy flirting with me? Is that?
I thought you were flirting with him.
I don't know. I didn't start like that, and then I think it just happened.
Saw it a mile away, Arthur. I saw it a
Sometimes-
mile away.
Did you?
Y'all were flirting. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think so. As soon as you guys were both like, "Oh, that thing with the hog in its hands," it was like, yeah.
We're thinking about hogs in hands.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about your sex life, man. I'm not interested.
I don't feel like talking about it. I don't know. This is kind of new to me.
Lift is standing there as all this happens in their heads and is like, "So we going somewhere?"
Yeah, we're
yeah.
yeah.
Okay. That guy had some cool stuff.
Yeah, it was really cool. Anything that caught your eye?
No, not really. I don't. Yeah, I like to smoke the old-fashioned way, but pretty cool.
I get it. Well, yeah, I say we check out this lore shop and then, or lore house, lore keep, and then, I mean, I guess we can just go hang out at Gemma's. I think it feels strange to not have
Stuff to
a
do.
sense of urgency right now.
Yeah.
You all head to the lore house. As you get there, it looks quiet. There's light inside, not a ton. You open the door. Seren, immediately when you walk in, you see a familiar-looking cloak hanging at the entrance.
What?
Okay.
A familiar
Seren
looking
sees a
cloak?
familiar
It's the same cloak that you saw on the person walking through the street that you thought was watching you.
What the fuck?
Damn. Yeah, I think as we step in, if I don't see anybody immediately, I'll just kind of rap on the door frame, hello?
Hey there. Hey, come on in.
Hi. So this is the lore house, I assume. Just looking around at books. And,
Yeah, absolutely. Do you walk in? I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. Out of the back comes a human man, with blonde hair. Yeah, sandy blonde hair.
Oh my God, it's
Normal.
Billben's dad.
Back from the dead.
Hey, welcome to the lore house. I'm the person that I guess keeps all the books of importance here. So kind of not really a library, but people borrow books and bring them back, and it's kind of how we do things here.
Yeah, so you're not selling these necessarily. It's more of a
Yeah, more like
shared
a-
knowledge
Yeah, absolutely.
space. I
So-
like it. My name's Seren. We're obviously the outsiders, as I'm sure you gathered.
Yeah, nice to meet you. I'm Blather. Nice to meet you.
Blather, pleasure. Yeah, do you mind if I think we're a group of varying degrees of interest, but I would like to look around a little bit if you don't mind.
Yeah, feel free to peruse. Let me know if you're looking for anything in particular.
Arthur's still just holding on to
No, we put those in the hole.
No,
We
I'm
put
still
them in the
holding on
hole.
to it.
Did you go shopping at Priests?
Huh? What?
Did Priests sell you that one?
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, he did. I got it from him.
Great. It looks good.
It's nice, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, if you need any help finding anything, let me know. Otherwise, feel free to peruse. There's some like chairs and reading nooks. So if you want to do some light reading while you're here, feel free. Make yourselves at home.
Yeah. Y'all run along. I'll catch up with you later. As I talk to the librarian. What is your official title, I guess?
Oh, I don't know. Not just a guy that likes books.
I guess I lean into the guy who likes books and be like, "Yeah, can you tell me where the picture books are?" I just didn't want them to hear that.
Sure. Yeah, we've got a bunch of books with hand-drawn art and things like that over on that wall over there.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And then I turn around and go that way.
Cool.
Do you have any books specifically about, I think, the history of this coven? And
We don't really keep written lore on that stuff
Sure.
for safety. But there's some documents detailing the history of you're the witch of this crew, all right?
yeah,
We have some documents and written journals and things like that document some of the details on witches in general. If you care to peruse.
yeah, I'd love to. I know we're just meeting. I'm just discovering you all, but so I figure I should do most of the legwork and getting to know you guys. So
No, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, I'm not the most proficient caster myself. That's why I run this space, but part of the coven. So absolutely. He points you to some section on some books on witch culture. Yeah, feel free if everyone wants to give me investigation or whatever relevant checks you want to make as you peruse or look for information, things like that. Just tell me what you're doing and why.
Yeah. Well, I'd ask him, hey, do you got any stuff specifically kind of Feywild oriented? Maybe
Sure.
about like Archfey or kings or queens or whatever, the courts.
We've got some. There's the section your friend in over there has some stuff on it. Points to Billben and the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's some old, like folk tales that we read to kids and stuff like that, and then there's some there's a few things. There's most of them are whether they're fiction or real is a question, but
Sure. Always kind of the question.
travelers' experiences and what they've written down. We have some of that stuff as well. So,
All right. Well, I'll take a look. Thank you.
great. Yeah, give me some checks as you look for good material and try to gain some info.
Funny enough, Billben was looking for like a children's folklore, like maybe it's true, maybe it's not, but like it's a prophecy been kind of passed down type book.
Cool.
Nice.
History, Arcana, probably history.
That's fine with me. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Or strength.
History's
I could
cool. No, history's fine.
By
Though.
the sheer force of my muscles, I can find the book.
The muscle is a brain.
Oh yeah. We'll start. Seren, we'll start with you. Would you roll?
I mean, I feel like first step in is probably just investigation, just to like. I think of what I'm trying to like deduce is, I mean, if they don't have like books, a lot of written material about specifically this coven, I think I'm looking for, just things generally about witch magic,
Sure.
or even anything like tied to Meizaka. I think I'm at this point literally just I've just been kind of thrust into my first like living, breathing witch coven. Like
Yeah.
what I want to ingest the information that is at the heart of their existence. So like anything that I feel like pertains to what witches are, I think is what I would be gravitating towards. But my investigation is 11.
Cool. Arthur, would you roll?
I got an 11 as well.
Cool. And you're looking for, say it one more time for me.
Stuff about the Feywild. If there's anything specifically that screams King Orobo, I'd be interested in it.
Cool.
I rolled a 15 on my history check.
Looking for any specific, you're looking for like folklore type something.
Just like,
but-
yeah, prophecy stuff. Like, I guess, yes, relating to what we're doing, but like not fine-tooth comb, specifically Feywild, like Arthur is.
Cool.
But just like, dude, something about the dragon, or something about, like Du Nord, or something about New Samaritan. Just like some sort of like folklore that.
Yeah. What are you looking for? Tell me specifically what
Right.
thing you're. What
Honestly, I
topic
think
you're
I'm
looking for.
more interested in this dragon right now.
Okay.
Also feels the most likely to like have sick picture books.
Yeah, I'm thinking
true.
what's gonna have the coolest pictures and tell me the most, and that is dragon.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Billben, you get in there and you look for something about dragons and some information on Batal. And you don't specifically find information on Batal, but you find this, you find a like children's storybook basically, maybe, or like, not like a young child though. It looks like almost like some sort of like comic book type thing, but it's a story about dragons if they existed in Bordura, and basically what you're seeing is there's stories about I think you met a ferocious dragon, and for all the stories you've ever heard about like how dangerous dragons were, this book for children shows a different story. It details a world where dragons existed more in harmony with people. It shows humanoids of all different types in a time where it doesn't look like magic was super like you don't see a lot of references like magic or anything like that, but you see basically like that dragons, rather than like, ooh, dragon scary monster eating humans, yada, 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 you see books about like basically dragons kind of almost like lording over, like lord and serfdom type stuff, where like dragons were the protectors and were helped keep humans safe, and that humans in turn would help grow crops and make things better for dragons, help support them, raise sheep for them to eat, things like that. So it's this very like harmonious story, and the story ends with the humans becoming so sufficient that the dragons go away. It's a children's story on what children's story about where dragons could have gone.
What is the book called?
It's Dragons from A to Z.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna write that
Billben
down.
makes a note of that in his mental brain.
From Ansur to
Wait,
Zegradel.
it's dragons from A to Z. Is Batal B?
No,
Tall
B
B?
is for blue.
Blue Dragon. Nice. Dragons A to Z.
No, it's not a book for young children. No, it's called Dragons A to Z, but it like doesn't. Yeah, it's like there's more story to it.
Blue.
There's more plot.
A is also blue.
What is this tribe of dragons called A to Z that you speak
C?
of?
Could be
Dragons
blue.
A to Z.
D,
Yeah, for
definitely blue.
E, every dragon's blue. Arthur, you look through these Fae books, some of these, they're pretty gritty texts. They're some are in Gnomish too. Like they're not all in languages you understand.
Man, this is really rough paper.
You end up, your search, knowing that you might be on limited time, you end up, as Blather had said, there might be some other storybook type things that might have info on the Feywild too. You end up going over towards the section that Billben's in, and you find a basically like a children's picture book talking about the Feywild, and it's like a story about the changelings that so it's a story of these changeling siblings that grew up in the Feywild, and there's not a lot of like dirty detail things, but what you do see is it references all 4 leaders of the Fey courts in it.
Okay,
and
cool.
you're able to get names, the presumed names of the different court leaders, and I can read them to you.
I would love that.
So, King Orobo, the image of King Orobo, he looks like this, he looks like some combination of, it almost looks like a frost dwarf from what you've seen, but massive, like a giant size, is kind of the art that you see.
So what Billben pictures when he thinks about Malfi?
But King Orobo of the Winter Court, King Petrichor of the Spring Court, and this almost looks like this elf with leaves on it, with a soft face, and has dew on it, and looks very soft. Queen Detricia, similar looking elven build, but with leaves deteriorating and black eyes sunk in.
Ooh.
And then Queen Califax,
Could you give me spelling on Detricia?
Yeah, Detritia. And then Queen Califax.
Califax. Okay.
Of the Summer
C?
Court. Yes, Calefax. This beautiful, doesn't look Eladrin like these first 2 looked, but looks elven, but almost in a sheen of gold, in a beautiful dress, and looks powerful.
Detricia is of the Autumn Court, I assume?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And to be clear, they all have fucking tough ass names except for Orobo.
Orobo.
Yes. I second that notion.
Absolute fuckers. Eat my
Queen Detricia.
Hey, everyone
Queen
listening!
Califax.
Everyone listening! If you ever
King Petrichor.
If you ever tell your table to eat your ass, make them do it. Make them fucking do it.
I also accidentally wrote king for all of them.
I am King Orobo.
Oh, what the hell? 2 queens, 2 kings.
Queen erasure. Okay, cool.
But yeah, you find that.
That's cool.
I'm thinking of a King DDD looking guy, but with a really high pitched voice.
Hey, I'm King Orobo.
I'm King Orobo.
Yeah, no, King Orobo. He kind of looks like a stupid Fey touch dwarf like you, but
Yeah.
bigger.
God, they're so stupid and gross.
All of those fake touch dwarves.
Does it say much about King Orobo in here? Other than that he is just evil-looking frost dwarf, big guy, Winter Court.
The story is all of this journey of again, whether it's true or not, who knows? But it's this story of the changelings traveling across the courts, and it's them traveling from spring to summer, summer to fall, fall to winter, and winter into the material plane, and it's just. The only things that you find are that they represent King Orobo as a scary, terrifying king.
Does it, story-wise, does it say anything about, from the folklore perspective, why the changelings were passing between the courts? Were they trying to...
It seems like they, had found a path out, and the path led them through. Again, this is all like conjecture and children's stories. So there was some sort of like, oh, we need to go through all of this, like a Narnia type thing, where it's like we need to go on our journey to find the gate to the
material plane. Yeah. Okay. Also, I would assume sort of like a folklore tale of why we have seasons kind of vibe.
Yeah, cool. Some of that in there too. And Meizaka's referenced in there too a little bit, just as like this book in particular, again, like in the vein of like what Seren kind of learned, where it's like, how tight is Meizaka? Is she not? What's the relationship? This is like it's like a Meizaka guided them on their journey type thing in this particular story. And then Seren, I'm so sorry, I did a weird fucking order of things. Can you remind me what you wanted to find one more time, just so I get it right?
Looking for anything witch related. I just trying to like submerge myself in this culture as best I can while I'm kind of here in the heart of it.
On an 11, you find a book that's a little gritty, so you can't get a lot of info out of it. You know, if you were to sit with this or be here for some time, you can probably gain more. But you find you find a book. It's a book in the section on witches, but it's specifically talking about Meizaka's relationship to magic coming to the material. So it's like, it's in a weird way, it's almost less about these changelings and how they brought magic to the material, but it's this book on the war from above and how the different gods, you know, basically took magic that they harbored and like spread it out too quickly, and it caused chaos, and it caused mutation and misunderstanding. And the book overall is a story about it's like how Meizaka helped the Divine Sisters. So it's like it's not a history book as much as it's like a novelization of the story of the Divine Sisters, and how like Meizaka helped give power to them, and how they eventually rose to godhood themselves.
Sick. Yeah, I'll pick it up. I think I'll probably bring it back over to Blather and say, I know you said sometimes people borrow books. Do you mind? We were going to go hang out at the Gemma's for a bit, but do you mind if I like took this with me and just sort of read it there?
I trust you.
Yeah, I mean, you would know if we left, certainly. So
news does travel fast. I'm sure you've already seen. Well, can I help you all with anything else today?
I mean,
I think I'm good.
Yeah, as long as Billben's good. He's definitely the reader in the group.
Yeah, he's always been the one in the nose in the books, you know, as they say.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I got what I need here. Dragons A to Z. Can I? Do you have? Sorry.
Go ahead.
You look like you were doing something with your hands there.
I rolled. Everyone, give me a perception check too, if you'd like to.
14.
17.
11.
You see that Arthur and Seren, that is, you notice that as Billben's chatting with Blather, you see that Wicks is putting down a book about Nuzoma. Just was looking over a book about her home in this moment.
Is there any like particular expression on her face as she like is flipping? Like, is it sort of like a nostalgic looking through? Is it?
I think somewhere between sadness and regret. Yeah. So yeah, you notice that as she kind of pulls herself together, puts it away, and gets ready to leave with you all. Yes. I'm sorry. You were saying
These candies you have on the way in are really good.
Are the erasers?
Oh.
You eating them?
It was oddly chewy and was not kind of biting down, if you know what I mean. Well, spits out those erasers.
You can keep those. I'm good.
It was in a jar by the door. I assumed it was like a little.
Yeah, I work. It's my desk up here. This is where
yeah, I guess. Anyway, no, I think I better leave. This book is good though. This should be up at the front by that shelf that says "Good Reads."
I mean, this it's a book. I think right now. Yeah, I mean, maybe it should be right now. I think a positive spin on dragons could be good for the town. Yeah, maybe I'll put it up here for the some of our younger constituents to take a look at.
And older.
Yeah, anyone who's interested.
Anyone who's interested.
Yeah, that's all that matters in a book, is if you're enjoying yourself, it's a good book.
Well, I'm taking a couple of these erasers and I'm
Wise
leaving.
words.
Yeah, please, the ones you chewed on, please take them.
Couple snacks for the road.
I take 2 of the erasers and put them in my backpack.
All right.
Rubber comes from trees, after all.
All right, we'll get out of your hair.
You all take off from there and head back to Gemma's to kill some time. Is there anything I'll want to... Seren, you're welcome to read the book.
I will literally just like light up a joint and just like kind of like lean back and like spend some time with that book. While
Don't forget to save yourself for the main event.
Yeah.
We got to name him, by the way.
We have to name him?
We got to name him. I mean, a beautiful piece like that, with a beautiful piece like that, got to have a name, you know?
You hear Wicks says, I have this friend named Scorn, and it's kind of reminding me of... kind of looks like him, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
This looks like a friend of yours named Scorn?
Yeah.
I was thinking about...
Is that like a friend from New Zoma?
No, a friend from New Samaritan. Yeah.
New Samaritan, all right. The Scorn Pipe.
So, I bet it's your pipe. You know, you name it how you will.
Scorn's Big Smoker.
Yeah, maybe I don't want it named after my friend. Never mind.
No, you don't like that?
No, that's weird.
Scorn's Hog Pit.
Yeah, I don't like it anymore. We shouldn't name it that. That's bad.
We can think of something else that isn't affiliated with any friends
We should
of ours.
please. Yeah, that was a really big mistake. I shouldn't have said that. What were you going to say, Seren?
I don't know. Don't mind me.
Cool. Give me one more investigation check with advantage, Seren, as you spend a little more time with this piece of literature.
It's a nat 1 and a nat 20.
Nat 20.
Amazing.
Incredible. You really dig into this. Book. You learn about. You read focus on the sections that talk about Mezaka first, talking about how some of the other gods of war, god of chaos, god of murder, how they all basically instilled more magic into their followers than had ever been seen on the material plane, and started to try to wage war amongst. There was kingdoms at this point. So there were kings and queens, as you saw in Demerara, and you saw power bestowed on people that wanted to rise up and overthrow, take what was theirs. And very quickly, some of the other gods, including Mezaka, one of the first, responded and gave more of her power, and the other gods gave more of their power to the people. This heavy concentration of magic, it was led to mutations amongst people, which is an established piece of history for the realm, but talking about how at the time there were tieflings, there were dragonborns, and then there were humans, elves, dwarves, halflings. There was no existence of hobgoblins, goblins, orcs, all these things, but with this concentration of magic, it caused mutation, and so people right before your eyes at this time transformed and turned into not even just like there were people that literally transformed into monsters.
So it wasn't like a generational shift. It was like an instantaneous,
instantaneous, like happening in the blink of an eye. And specifically, there's reference to the two goddesses of magic, Therith and Vendriel, their father being mutated. and it caused chaos and defection. And you start to read about these two sisters in this long war, and they one of them was a sorcerer, one of them was a cleric, it seems. And you kind of flip to the end of the book. The cleric was specifically of the goddess of the moon as well. But you kind of flip through, and they were able to. Basically, societies split, and so there became these like communities of humans, elves, dwarves type thing, and then there became the mutated races all kind of formed their own societies, and they separated, but there was distrust and war waged, and eventually the original humanoid races won out in war, and because of their leadership in this, Ferrith and Ventriol were there was nobody managing magic at that point, because they had never let magic exist in this kind of potency on the material plane. And so these two sisters were chosen to ascend and share the duties of managing magic. And so it seems like Meizaka was helped. It seems like Meizaka helped the sisters, which in terms of taking sides, it seems like she gave power to that. And then the only other thing you would see is already at this time, Dragonborns had started to recede and start to move into smaller. They were tough and gritty, but had already started to not pick sides, but stay out of the conflict in general. So Dragonborns were one of the people that didn't like in the vein of differences in appearance, they didn't like the quick jump to gun from these humanoid races. I would say that's in flipping through a pretty thick novel. Those are some of the high points that you're able to pull out. If you have any other questions, let me know.
Yeah, in the heart, or I guess throughout the whole thing, as you have these different gods giving their magic to people in the material plane, do you see, are there any tales of like favorite, like any of these gods having like champions in the mortal realm that...
There were certainly, I think the duality of it is you see that gods began to favor champions, and especially someone like Vendriel, who was a cleric of a specific goddess, was, granted power and belief. But there's something, how fitting it is that one of the sisters was a sorcerer in the way that magic can become robust and natural. The gods let an amount of magic out that they were no longer in control of. They basically, so much magic poured into the world that it spilled out, and with nobody to manage this overflow of magic, there was just some amount that people could take for themselves too.
And what then is the shift from this magic being released, being just in the world? What, as the sisters take over the management of magic?
That is not answered in this story.
Okay.
Yeah, the story ends with the ascension, basically.
Interesting. It's like above the table. I'm like, so what bottle are they keeping stoppered, or what, checks do they have in place against, just because obviously sorcerers still exist. It's not like people aren't finding innate magic in themselves. So, Anyways, just reading and smoking.
Books.
Cool.
I love books.
Book time.
Time passes. We hit a point in as you see that almost like clockwork, you see mages that can, as the sun begins to set above and the gaps that feel like stars start to darken, you see things like dancing lights and things conjured as people use magic, and people use candles and all sorts of things to be able to light this city under the rocks. As evening falls, Seren, you have the opportunity to go speak with Dusty and train with him. a bit more. Arthur, you have the opportunity to go to Trika and Billben. You are obviously welcome to do anything else you want to do on this evening as you settle in. You still have not found any accommodations, but you're also going to talk to people that might be able to help with that. So, is there anything else anyone wants to do before we get into those things?
I don't think so.
Great.
No, I think we're good.
Arthur, you head back to Trika's shop, her home, I suppose, and you find her in there cooking in the same, stirring something in the same cauldron.
Hey there. Evening.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Better now? What you working on right
Making
now?
soup. Figure we don't.
all right.
I know we're going to be doing some stuff, but I don't want to.
Soup in the... Is that the same pot that you made potions in?
Yeah,
All right, I'm not going to question it.
I clean it.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't want to get in the way of you cooking soup, but
This is done already. I just figured we could snack real quick and then we could get into work. So
well, that sounds great to me.
great.
What you got there?
Oh, it's just a bunch of potatoes and carrots and some beef and all sorts of stuff. So
Sounds great.
hearty stew. All right. Well, tell me a little bit about your experience with potions or elixirs, and kind of what you've experienced. What's your goal? What do you want to be able to accomplish?
Well, honestly, I've just been looking to find a way to kind of bridge my knowledge of cooking, of like putting ingredients together and all that sort of thing. Seeing a good way to bridge that knowledge, and maybe combining that with making things that could not only be tasty, but also help out me, help out my friends when we're going adventuring and, getting in harm's way, right? I worked with Tereth Glaive, who I mentioned earlier. She's a really good potion maker back in Breakwater. But she had been messing around with some elixirs that were sort of unstable. So I helped her out. She helped me out, was kind of teaching me what she knew in the small amount of time that we had together. So really, I haven't done much of it at all, except what I did with her.
Let's start here. The things that I know how to do, I don't know that I'm going to be able to teach you tonight, but things like elixirs that might be a little less stable, but a little easier to make, easier to procure, more malleable, things like that. I might be able to help you refine those skills and keep working on that. So why don't you show me what you've accomplished, and we can see what we get done tonight.
All right, let's get to it.
Great. You can pull out a bunch of supplies that you have. She pulls out a bunch of things she has. Arthur, I would love a check as you
Okay.
A chef's utensils check from you, which will be charisma plus proficiency, as we've determined. And I'd love for you to make that with advantage, as you see that Trika did an Arcana check on your pan, rolled a nat 20, so she's able to absolutely offer a lot of assistance here.
Very sick.
Is Tabitha with you?
Mm-hmm.
If you'd like, absolutely.
Sure.
Guidance.
Cool.
Oh,
Add a
okay.
D4, please.
Oh, hey, thanks, Tap. Just don't get in the way, okay?
Oh, I mean soup. I'm good.
Yeah, you eat that big old bowl of soup.
Seren said I just got to touch you for a second, then you should be better.
She just whacks you on the back of the head with her tail.
Ow.
Oh shit! Sorry, I was digging in to get the last of these little bits in the bottom.
Less guidance. That's a 4 on the
Let's
guidance
go.
die. 4 plus 7. You said charisma plus proficiency, right?
Yes, please.
Okay, so plus 11 to this roll. And that's a 19 on the die for a 30, baby.
No, a 30.
34.
Oh, did you include the guidance in the 11? Got
4
it.
plus 7.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, 11.
Incredible.
Yeah.
30.
A 30.
Is
You.
that our first 30 in this campaign?
Maybe.
I think it's our first, like, above, like in the 30s.
Quite
If not,
possibly.
that's an incredible roll.
Hell yeah.
You
Feel like this is starting to make a little bit more sense to me.
you worked with Terence, and she taught you some of the basics of what you know, and you've continued, even though not a lot, you've spent free time trying to imbue food with properties, which you haven't been able to quite figure out. Trika takes you back to what she knows, which is liquids. And you were able to combine different spices and minerals and foods, and you spend some time working and preparing. And after some time, it's not even in her cauldron. This is smaller, right? This is a it's like a small pot, basically, as it's really fine experimental work you're doing. As you have a few batches not quite get there, at the end of that, I would love for you to roll a d6 for me.
Okay.
Cloud giant strength. Cloud giant.
A 4.
A 4. You finish.
4,000 gold worth of cloud giant strength potions.
You finish making this elixir, and you she helps you pour it into. You let it cool. It pours into a one of the glass containers you've got.
This one looks good.
And she smells it and says, "Ooh, okay, that's
Is that a good sign?
it's salty smelling, that's for sure.
All right.
Do you want to give it a go?
Like, just drink it?
I don't know that these are going to keep, but I mean, it's
All right.
something.
Sure. I'll give it a little shooter of it.
You shoot it, and you get a really intense flavor of anchovies pass over your palate.
Oh,
Down your
salty indeed.
tongue. Tastes like food, this liquid.
Okay.
This is one of the 6 options on your new chart.
Ooh.
So for the next 10 minutes, the drinker's constitution score goes up by 2. That is the salt roll.
Oh, sick.
The things you'll
Very
be able to roll, and I'm not going to reveal them all right now. As you do them, you will be able to impart flavors into an elixir. 1 a day for now.
Okay.
And it will expire at the end of the day, so you can't stack them, but you can do 1 a day for now with the opportunity to continue working and be able to make more. But yeah, there's a bitter, a sour, a sweet, a salt, a spicy, and an umami. You'll be able to craft.
Hell yeah.
Incredible.
That rocks.
So yeah, you will now be able to, stealing, not the same chart as the alchemist chart. I made a homebrew chart, but you'll be able to once a day make an elixir that will last for 24 hours. With the opportunity to continue as you get better at it, as you level up per chance, then you'd be able to potentially make more elixirs per day.
If we ever level up.
If you don't die.
Yeah, he's never going to let us level again, though.
Trika looks at you and says, "Well, how was it?"
I feel strong.
Okay.
Feel good.
Cool.
This also, side note, feel like this would taste good in a Caesar dressing.
Okay. I mean,
Could be a good way to do it.
maybe. Yeah, you're the cook.
Did I just drink the whole thing of it, I guess?
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Thanks for the help here. That feels really, really useful.
Hey, like I said, if you ever have more time in your hands, we can go into we can work and I can teach you more about what I do, but I know you all probably aren't sticking around. It seems like you've stuff to do, so.
All right. Well, so if I have rolled this now, I don't need to roll for that one again. It's like if I wanted to make...
The chart will stay this... no, so that is
Like if I now have a recipe for the salt, do I get to make the salt? Like if I wanted to make a salt elixir in a day, could I do that?
Here's how... Actually, I like this. We will do a...
kind of roll for it
let's
during
do
the
it,
day?
yeah. So, yeah, we'll make it a multi-check thing, and the way that it'll work is... Let me think on a DC for it, but I think it'll be when you do it, we'll make a chef's utensils check, and if you hit a certain DC, let me think on what that'll be.
Okay.
If you hit it, then you can make any recipe you've learned. So by the time you've learned all 6, basically you will be able to make one regardless. It might not go. It might be one of the. If you want to make the salt one again, and you roll low, then it might turn out a little different, and you might get the spicy one
Cool.
instead.
Yeah.
So, well, does that sound fair and equitable? Does that seem cool?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool. Let's do it that way. I'll work on it. We can talk about a DC that feels
Cool.
fair.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Salt +2 to con score.
For
24
24 hours.
hours.
For
It's
10
crazy.
it was
For
for
10
10
minutes.
it's for 10
It
minutes.
lasts
I thought you
24
said-
hours. But I mean, I
I
assume
understand.
these would
I
be
see.
to quaff these. It would be a bonus action, right?
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Mhm.
I mean, that's
So you can just use them in
Huge.
combat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Super sick.
+2 to con in combat is,
Yeah, do that, and you can also, that's if you ever know you're going to something too, you can always pop it before, but absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, in the middle of combat, that would be, for us at this point, an additional 8 to your max hit points, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That ain't bad.
Ain't nothing.
Ain't nothing. Salt plus. That's very cool. Thanks,
Good.
DM.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, DM.
Hey, you've been working on a thing for like 20 episodes. We got
Yeah,
to
that's
honor
fair.
it at some point.
Being tied to like the flavor notes is
Yeah,
cool.
that is really
Very
cool.
sick.
And
like the umami,
shout out to Shay, who I sent the initial copy of my different things to. So Shay helped
Nice.
me look over this and make sure that it felt good and balanced and
Yeah,
stuff like
very
that.
cool.
So
Hey, thanks, Shay.
Thanks, Shay.
thanks, Shay. We miss you.
Still living on in spirit.
And in Houston.
And physically living as well.
Yeah.
He's
Did he
He's
ever
no
make it?
longer with us.
He did make it there.
As far as we know, his car did break down on the way.
He's still
Fun,
not on
sad
the side
fact.
of the road.
But he did get there, I believe.
That's good. That's good.
Hell yeah, you do that with Trika, and you gain a new ability
Well,
there.
here's the thing. If I get to hang out with Priest later, that con bonus is going to be going to be very helpful here.
I will make it my best to just be in bed by that time, so I don't have to
Just
deal
make
with
sure you're
anything.
sharpening your axe at that time.
or I will make loud noises.
Dude, I got 80 hit points now,
Myself.
baby. Let's go.
He's I didn't
For
describe
10
Priest
minutes.
earlier, but like a
Oh, yeah.
sturdy looking gnomish man with rugged looking hands from glass making, tight brown curly beard and brown curly hair with dark eyes, and had like workman's clothes on.
Can get down with that.
Yeah, that'll work for
that'll do it.
circumstances.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
As we cut away from
Tonight's
Arthur,
dinner.
yeah, as we cut away from Arthur and Tabitha, we cut away to Billben and Wicks. Billben, what are you getting into while your friends go off and work on some things?
I mean, I read a really nice picture book. I have a gift for Khan. Hopefully, I can see him again. I think Billben is just going to chill at the tea house, and he's gonna go drink some of that Amaro.
Give me a deception check.
Oh. 14.
Cool. You get Amaro. Wicks joins you. She's still there with you, and she says, "Hey, you seemed off earlier. You doing all right,
Off?
man?"
Yeah, I'm doing good. Yeah. Well, why would I not be? I got a gift. We're in refuge here. We're about to hopefully, head back to New Samaritan or do something cool again. So
Okay.
we're get a nice little rest in.
Yeah, you've seemed really tense since we met, and I don't know. I don't know you that well, but you seem like a good guy. I didn't know at first. You all were trying to kill me, so.
True, that was our initial goal, was to look for a rabbit and kill it.
And that's not what I am, but we're getting there.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's kind of like, when you get down to brass tacks, that's kind of what he said to
Yeah.
do. Even though I knew herring guns existed, for sure. That goes to show kind of the brevity of it all.
Yeah. Hey, I just wanted to, if you needed to talk about anything, I just wanted you to know that I'm happy to, keep things between us, and just want to make sure you knew you had a safe space, my friend. So you're a good guy, I think. And so I just, if anything's bugging you, feel free to let me know.
Well, I feel like I am sort of kind of like not necessarily as close to the other two as the other two are to themselves. and I just want to be really cool and be their friend. But I feel like Arthur and Seren get along really well. But I don't know.
I think you're well liked. I think you put yourself out there, and you're a good guy. If I can give you some advice on that, you gotta work things out with Tabitha. I don't get to listen to the conversations, but
You're lucky, actually. You're lucky.
yeah, well, and things like that though. I think you gotta recognize that's like Arthur's daughter, and like clearly her and Seren have a connection. I think if you want to be closer with you guys as an adventuring party, like she's part of it. I think.
What? How do I make an owl that hisses like me?
Well, you don't say that. Tell you what,
You know that.
you got to know that's not cool.
You know, comedy goes a long way. Wicks, just hoping you'd chuckle along with me.
I hear you, and I don't find it funny. I'm gonna be really honest, but also I think you gotta keep in mind Tabitha's, just because she's small doesn't mean she's a kid. She's just as much of a sentient adult creature as you are. So I think I get it.
She always called me mean words and called me
It
mean
doesn't
things.
seem like she's nice to you either, and I
She's
understand
not nice
that.
to me,
so I'm
so I
not
think-
defending her actions. I think
It sounds
she's
like you're on her side.
no. I think she's kind of a fuckhead sometimes too. I'll be honest. But
Hey, don't. That kind of word terminology is not going to help in this situation.
Sure.
I wouldn't call her that. Like, I'm not over here calling her owl that hisses anymore, so you can't say that.
And that's a start. That's a start.
And if you wanted to be friends with her, you should just come to me first. And
I should come to you to be
advice.
friends with her. That seems like the last person.
I thought that's why you came up and talked to me today.
I came to talk to you because I'm traveling with you guys, and I want to be friends with you guys too. It's tough out there, man. I was trying to fucking get out of this place, and now I'm away from all the people I knew in New Samaritan City, just like you.
Well, I think if you want to be friends with all like Tabitha, you just go talk to
I
her.
want to be friends with you too.
Yeah, and just talk. You just talk to everyone. That's all you got to do.
All right, Billben. If you need anything, let me know.
All
She
right.
raises a tomorrow shot to you.
I drink it.
Cheers.
All that progress I was
Yeah.
just talking about.
You're so close.
We
I like Lyft. I just like Lyft being all of our therapists right now.
Hey, if I got somebody that's not Tabitha that can give more reasonable sound advice, then fuck you, or I'm gonna steal from somebody. Then I will.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. We cut away from Gemma's and we cut over to Seren. You head back to Dusty's house. He's there with a spell book and says, "All right, Seren, you ready to get some work done?"
Yeah, I think I walked in with like my arms full of like 3 books as well, and I kind of like put them down, and it's the one I borrowed from the lore house, but it's also Aelith's spellbook and the Disparati spellbook. And I was like, if we're doing this, I feel like as much knowledge as we can share is for the best. So these are. I'll just kind of explain what I've got and. I think settle in for sort of a like group study session more than anything of like, things I don't know. I guess know things you don't know. So let's bridge that gap.
Okay, great. And I ask before we do any sort of checks or anything like that, do you have anything in particular you're trying to accomplish from this? Or is it more just trying to grow as a character?
I think not even growing as a person. I'm trying to grow as a witch. I knowing this whole journey has been figuring out what I am, and I think now that I have some concrete answers, I want to start. I'm feeling the responsibility of being a member of this truly endangered people, and I'm like, I as much as I need help, I want to make sure that you guys are getting help too. So I think it's very much just trying to grow as a witch and become a part of this community that was kept from me for so long.
Okay. I would ask you to make a check of some kind. I will leave that up to you.
Arcana feels appropriate to me. 18 Arcana.
Okay. You sit with Dusty and go through both of the spell books you've acquired, but also the his spell book that he has, and You said the book from the lore house as well.
I think I was just carrying that around. I have it if
Sure.
he wants to grab it for some reason, but I think I'm.
Yeah, he. I think one thing you glean that's not even related to any sort of role there is he just starts to tell you more. You get a little more context about the Disparati as you all sit there, as you're just chatting while you go over things and look over spells and things like that. So the way the reality of what happened is that when and this is something that Dusty lived. So witches have been around for some time. When the Reckoning War happened, which is hundreds of years in the past, resources dwindled, specifically in the Everbog, because it was so close to. There were still parts of the Everbog that were untapped, but you learn that the Everbog is not as resource rich as something that has that name should be. So close to everything that happened in Bastion, and it suffered losses too as a natural environment. The question of whether witches are tied to Mezaka or not, some of this goes back to this history because the covens there asked Mezaka for help in restoring part of the Everbog to what it was, and destruction had happened, and Mezaka didn't answer prayers or requests or whatever you want to call it. Whether that's because they were taking too much already or because she just wasn't there for them, who knows? One of the covens that was there dispersed, gave up, and went and lived with all the other covens, and then one of the other covens abandoned the material and went back to the Feywild and was gone for centuries. There used to be more covens than there are today. The map that you learn is not witches used to be more prevalent, but when the Disparati came back 50 years ago, the first time the Disparati came as they were.
The Disparati being the clan that disappeared into the Feywild.
Which you learn is not the name of the changeling that founded it. You learn that changeling, the coven name, was Morass originally, Morass. And so that coven left and basically in a rebrand came back as the Disparati, but they started hunting covens, and that happened for almost 2 decades, destroying villages, killing, sparing people that said they would join their side. And 30-ish years ago, about a decade before you were born, the remaining covens formed up, and there was an all-out battle. There was a battle in the Everbog. They went back to where that coven had started, where that coven was, and there was a war, and the Disparati lost, and most died, some fled, but they were gone. And they were gone up until a few years ago when they came back. And what happened to Duplain was the first in the dominoes that have fell. All the witches had moved at that point, so where they knew there to be covens left, and people lost in that war, people lost their, some covens were mostly taken out, so people had to join new groups or just leave in general. And so there was movement, and there was, for safety, they changed location. But when word came back, that was when all the secrecy and hiding, the quiet turned.
So at what point, there was an all-out war between the witch covens.
Yeah.
How present were witches prior to that in everyday life in Bordura?
it seems like in the same way that druids stick to like the wilds, that witches there were maybe more witches like Chrysalie that had like found cities and found harbor with people and like helping people with those parts of their life. But there were many, many more covens.
But witches were like known then. Like if you like walked into a town and said, "What kind of casters are around here?" They'd be like, "Oh yeah, well there's witch covens a little bit outside of town." Or was it still like a hush hush, like nobody really know, like more of a mysterious thing?
I don't know that the term witch was as prominent as like the term druid. Druids are obvious, right? Like people might have even assumed that they were druids because maybe they never saw them wild shape, but like druids and witches exist together, and so it's not as much as like oh, that's the witch coven. It's like, oh, those magic people live in the woods. You know?
I guess the greater question I'm asking is like the level of secrecy that the witches operate under now, and like the level of secrecy around the nature of being a witch is that new just because of the threat of the Disparati, or has that always been a cornerstone of witch culture? Just that sort of.
It was already pretty quiet, but like what it is today is because of what happened with the Disparati and their coming back give me a history check too.
All these intelligence checks.
Yeah. With advantage. This is something that's happened in game.
A 10.
A 10? Something about the history is something feels off and you're not sure what it is. Or maybe you are, but I will let you figure that out.
Well, timeline-wise, you're saying the disappearance of the village north of Dublin was the first domino to fall in the return of the Disparati?
Mm-hmm.
How long before my village burned did that happen?
Within a year. Yeah, and you think about it like you think that over, and like there was less movement from, you remember your father taking trips out of Escaldera when you were a kid, and with the timeline that lines up, your dad did not leave the island around this time. So like there was, even if you didn't take the measures that Coven Keurig has here, you do see that like there was some, whatever communication or whatever relationships that had been had, they naturally severed in those times. Still ways to communicate, right? It doesn't mean that they were cut off from each other, but in terms of like physical space.
The assumption that this clan disappeared into the Feywild, where does that, is that just an assumption because that's like where witches came? Like what makes Dusty think that they disappeared into the Feywild specifically? Because in my mind, I'm going back to somebody built this entire fucking city in the realm of Dream.
Let me say that's an assumption. Yes, that is what they assumed happened. Okay. On top of that, on an 18, I think you start to realize that you like compare your spellbook you inherited from this coven in Dublin to the spellbook from the Disparati member that you have, and the spellbook that you see in front of you that belongs to Dusty, and what you see is that in a weird way, everything you're looking for, like these things about Dream and stuff like that, there might be people that know more about that out there, and might be the people that had the spellbook that you inherited. The spellbook that you have has spells that you haven't been able to cast or take control of, that you've been able to read and start to try to understand, that seem to relate to things like sleep and dream and things like that. And so you start to, I think even, in a way that like cultures separate over time, like even Dusty is fascinated by the fact that there are these like things that he's less familiar with that he gets to see in your book. in this book that you inherited.
Cool.
Any other questions or goals with this meeting?
I think I would ask, I found out when we were at the Wavelight Village that my dad actually personally knew one of the Disparati that was attacking us. Do you is that a common story? Like, do you have friends that turned, or?
I don't have. There's not people since they came back that have defected to them from our village, but there were, back in the day, so to speak. Yeah, we had more open relationships with other covens, and I wasn't the coven leader at the time of this all occurring, but I was around for a while. I would go out and meet with other people. There were people that I knew that at the end of it all, we tried to identify as many bodies as we could, but it's hard to say who defected back in time. So I like to think that everyone that I knew died, because I'd rather that than learn that they went to the enemy, but I'm sure I'm wrong.
Yeah. Not to abruptly change the subject. What should we? Where should we sleep tonight?
We have a pretty large spare room, and we've got couches. That's not much, but if you want to sleep indoors, you can do that. Otherwise, feel free to set up camp right outside my house. That's fine. So
we can absolutely do that. I don't want to impose any more than we already have.
I'll come sit out at a fire with you outside. That sounds lovely.
Incredible.
Yeah. Fun thing about this, the way that I designed the openings, it has just enough ventilation that we can burn fire and smoke still escapes. So
I would hope so. Otherwise, Trika's causing all sorts of problems.
Yeah, no kidding.
Everybody's dying from secondhand smoke inhalation.
And
just from exploding like cauldrons.
Everyone's getting hotboxed.
Yeah. We're all high here.
Well, Seren and I, I know this is only a short amount of time and not much I can do to help you understand, spells that you don't know yet, but this is, like I said, even if you all have to take off tomorrow or the next day, he taps his pocket, you see the outline of a sending stone, and says, I'm, maybe for emergencies some days, depending on what you're getting into, but you're welcome to ask me questions or reach out anytime.
Yeah, likewise. Not that I think I have anything to teach you, but, if you're just wondering about the world outside ever while we're out there running around, I'm sure I can give you a glimpse into what's going on.
Hey, and if we survive this and you need a place to call home, you're welcome to make it here. So
I appreciate that.
Yeah. I'm really sorry about what happened to everyone you knew. It's terrible.
Me too. Well, do you have all the notes you need from this Disparati book? I figured this would be, at the very least, could give you a glimpse into what we're potentially dealing with.
It's nice to know what they're capable of, I suppose. I don't feel comfortable trying to learn this magic to use it against them. It's just fucking cruel. But
knowing what to expect, I think, will help us better prepare for any run-ins we might have.
I would say this too. I think on an 18 and spending time too with the Disparati book, as we go into combats potentially in the future with Disparati, if you want understanding on what spells they're casting and stuff like that, I think you will have a better opportunity to be able to understand what spells are coming towards you in those moments too. So,
I like it.
Yeah. Awesome. Dusty says, "Well, I'm if you want, I might go drink a glass of wine and sit outside of Gemma's. Usually, we make a big fire in the center of the town at night, and people kind of come out and try to. It sucks living under a rock. I feel terrible that I've had to put my people through this, but they've been understanding. And like I said, the hope is to, one way or another, make that not a reality anymore. So,
well, hey, if you've given them a good life, and more importantly, you've given them life at all. So I think,
hey, I've tried to. It's a lot more as beautiful as it might seem under the stars all day. It's a hell of a place to be when the landscape's not changed. So hopefully someday you can come enjoy it with me.
Yeah. Well, hey, let's go get a drink.
Yeah, come on. You all, you head out. Stave has been outside reading in front of the house and joins you all. Everyone reconvenes at Gemma's for drinks and. Yeah.
Cool.
So we're all just chilling in one place.
Yeah.
At night.
At night, our guard is down.
Massive fire blaring in the middle. There's people out. There's conversation. You see that there are people that approach you all too. There are people that, because of the safety measures that have been put in, the witches already aren't the most well-traveled people, but people wanting to hear the stories of everything. You can regale them with the details you want to or not, but you have, plenty of people coming up to you.
We had some metal robot things go haywire, and we had to fight them. They were shooting blasts of energy and stuff. There was a robot dog, too. Crazy shit.
Priest is sitting next to you at this point. You don't say. That's great. Robots?
Robots. Yeah, newsomatons, what they called them.
Sounds spooky.
Yeah.
That's, wow. That's very impressive. Damn. Well, it sounds like you all keep people safe all the time here.
Yeah. Day in the life, I guess.
Apparently.
Well, I think it's about time to pull out the big dick tiefling pipe of smoking.
Kids, go. There's snacks over there, guys.
Sorry.
No.
Should I wait till? Is there like an 18 and up kind of portion of the evening that I should wait for?
Don't worry about it. It's fine. You all sit around and get stoned, hanging out.
Can I go up to Tabitha and do something?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. What do you do?
In the face.
Hey, Tabitha, come here.
What do you want?
Do you want to go steal something with me?
Wait.
Interesting.
Hold on. You want to steal something? Mr. Good Guy, even though you're kind of not good sometimes, you want to steal some shit.
More so, kind of just, what's the reverse of stealing?
You want to give somebody something?
Well, it's more so like planting something funny in Seren's bag.
Oh, cool. Like what?
I think we just put a glass of water in his bag, so when he picks it up, water goes all over his stuff. That's pretty funny.
That's fucking funny, actually.
Better yet, we could make it like hot tea, and it could smell really weird.
Dude, that's all. Or this fucking stinky shit everybody keeps drinking.
Oh, that's a great. Get that. I got the cup right here.
Okay. Do you want me to slip it? Do you want me to do a distraction
you
thing,
can
or do
go
you want?
invisible, right?
Yeah.
Then it's all you, Buttercup.
All right. You distract them. You distract them, and then I'll go invisible, and I'll put a bunch of fucking shit in Seren's bag. It's gonna stink to high hell.
All right.
Hell yeah. Okay. Give me a performance check. Yes. With advantage from Tabitha.
Okay. 14.
What do you
advantage.
do? What do you do? Is you just try to distract mostly Seren, but try to draw attention from everybody.
I think I go up to Seren. I'm mostly trying to distract Seren. I go up to Seren and go, are you doing all right, Seren?
Yeah.
What is that?
Better than I have been in a while, I think.
Do you want to actually sit down for a second? You're looking a little... What is that on... Here. And I, like, reach for a handkerchief and give it to you. It's like, put that up here for now. There's like a...
Like on my forehead?
Yeah, I think you were sitting under something. There's a bunch of goop on your head.
I'll like wipe my forehead real quick with the thing and look at him like, I don't see anything.
It's like very much like sweat, but it's like there's definitely something on your head that you should sit down.
I mean, we're standing by a huge bonfire. It's a little warm in here.
Yeah, but something doesn't look right about you. Do you need some water?
Inside check.
Give me deception, Billben.
This is just tanking immediately. 13.
23.
God damn.
Yeah, Billben. Yeah, Billben's being weird right now.
I start looking around. What are you? I think I like immediately like turn all the way around behind me and it's like, what are you?
Give me a perception check. You get to roll instead of passive now.
Yeah, 16 plus 7. 23 again.
23. Do we think that Tabitha should have advantage from that persuasion check?
She
or
is
no?
invisible, no?
She isn't. Oh, I guess she'd have it anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, she would have it.
How does Meets It Beats it work? And I think
I don't know, you tell us.
Seren, I think you turn around and you see your bag open and you see like a full glass suspended in air, like wobbling and spilling all over your shit. All right, come on. Billben, I almost got it. Oh fuck!
I'm gonna use my once a day casting of Dispel Magic to dispel her invisibility.
Shit! I forgot they fucking can hear us too. Oh god damn it!
What's going on in the group chat
Billben,
right
run,
now?
Billben.
Drop it and run.
Run!
Go.
I'll meet you somewhere else.
Just spike it into the backpack. Throw it all over.
Yeah, fuck you.
Am I high or are they doing hijinks together? I don't know what's
they-
going on here.
Canoodling?
Scoot.
All right, back to the bathroom.
All right, yeah, fuck it. Hey, let's smoke weed in the bathroom.
I don't smoke
bathroom.
weed, but
I'll
short.
smoke weed, you drink. It'll be fun.
Oh, perfect. I'll do that.
All right, dude. It's like fucking high school all over.
It's yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shake my head a little bit and like, because I know like my spell books aren't in that bag because I just had them out, so I'm like, yeah, it's whatever.
You two hear Tabitha talking to Billben in the bathroom. Hey, man, that's pretty funny, actually. High five.
Hey, that was absolutely sick as fuck.
That's pretty fun. All right, hey, man, you want to do shit like that again? I'm down. That's funny as hell.
Hey, this is kind of fun. Like just doing dumbass shit like this makes me feel like I'm throwing rocks off a bridge again.
I'll throw rocks with you sometime. Sounds weird, but I'm down to try stuff.
That's like one of my favorite things to do.
All right, I mean, I'll give it a go. What do you throw them at rats?
Oh yeah, you
Sounds
see, you
kinda-
already know the.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's so funny.
All right, fuck it. Let's. Well, I don't think we have bridges here. There's water outside. There's water rats outside.
What is?
Wait, what the fuck? Who's
Did
in
you
here with
hear
us?
that too?
You hear the voice of the Fey Father whispering your name in the bathroom.
Inside
Oh shit.
I'm
to see if it's actually the Fey Father voice.
Tabitha gives you advantage.
Might not need it. I needed it.
Give me a deception check, Seren.
I'm just gonna have it go against my spell save.
17.
Beats it. You like it sounds like the Fey Father's voice, but you're like, he's obviously not here. What is this? And if you like pop out of the bathroom door, I'm just on the other side casting a thaumaturgy.
Seren.
Oh fuck you. That was funny. Okay,
Yeah.
shit.
That scared me for a second, but then I opened the door.
Hey, 3 can play at that game.
All right, I'm done smoking weed. Holy shit, that's too much.
This was a fun little thing we 3 had. This was cool. We 4 had.
Yeah, Dad, I'm gonna have to smoke that
Wait a
shit later.
second.
That
I haven't. God, I haven't smoked a bong in a while.
that guy's cock's a little too big for me, if you know what I'm saying.
hey, that makes one of us.
Arthur, were you ripping that cock bong?
I'm ripping. You want some of the cock bong? There's a little
The
left.
hog bong? I am good on the liquor. If you have any.
Priest next to you, Arthur says, "What did you guys name it?"
We haven't named it yet,
Actually,
but it's got a
it's-
big old cock, so
it's-
we're calling it a cock bong.
It really
Kinda
does.
working.
We're
title.
trying some names on. We'll see what sticks.
Not the worst thing I put in my mouth.
Hey, me neither. Oh, I'm getting
Hopefully not the last.
I'm getting pretty tired. I might have a drink back in my place. I'm not sure. Arthur, do you want to join me for a nightcap? Or
A nightcap? I mean, like, what?
Right now, I'm signaling
I just gotta.
Tabitha and Seren to
I'm
leave
tired and about to
with
head
me.
home, but you're welcome to join me for a glass of wine at my place if you want to.
You
I
can do
mean-
that. I'm gonna start setting up our camp. I'll need Billben to help. Make sure I start the fire correctly.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, that sounds lovely.
All right.
I guess I'll come over for a little wine or something.
Yeah. Come. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll if I don't see you all before you leave, let me know. Otherwise, I'll send Arthur back when he's ready.
Yeah, of course. I'll like turn to go, just pat Arthur on the shoulder as I walk by and say, "See you in the morning."
No, I mean, what are you talking about?
Guidance.
Thanks. I think I needed that.
You get back to Priest's house, and he invites you in, pours a glass of wine. So, are you seeing anybody?
I guess I'm looking at you right now. Was that what you're asking? Or
Not really, but
no,
it's not.
I know. Yeah, sorry.
It's not a bad answer.
I haven't done this in a while. I'm just getting used to the whole being single thing again. I guess it's been.
Okay.
Well, I was married for a real long time.
Oh, divorce or?
Oh no, he passed a couple decades ago
Oh, I'm
or so.
terribly sorry to hear that.
No, it's all right. It's
Well, hey, I'm not. I'm interested, but if you're not,
no, I'm just sorry. I think I'm just a little slow, a little new to this whole thing. Again, it's we were married for 115 years, so
wow,
the whole like dating thing. I don't know. I'm a little rusty.
Hey, that's okay. I've never been married myself, but he's a younger gnome, not like young, but he's like 200. He's like, I've never been married myself, but I've had long loves, and unfortunately, being in a village like this, you only get to meet so many new people before it's either a cousin or somebody you're not interested in. So
Sure. Yeah.
yeah.
Little not a great roulette there, I guess.
The cousin
I know
the cousin's
what
off
you
limits.
meant.
It's like you're my cousin.
Multiple
We're not.
people off limits. I knew what you meant.
Yeah. So
Have you pretty much spent your whole life here, or with these people?
I grew up here. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's been a weird time the last couple of years with the big rock and all, but
Sure.
we make do.
Are you a magic user as well? Are you a witch, or are you just kind of below glass?
I'm a witch, but I mean, there's a lot of, it's, not super proficient at it or anything like that. There's most of us here of the, know some of the basics, but it's, I think that's why the Disparati is such a scary thing is it's, we've got people like Dusty that are, well versed, but we lost a lot of strong people in the. I don't know how much you know, but there was a lot of witches that died a few decades back, and it's been time's passed and people grow, but it's not as quick for everybody to pick things up, and for a while people didn't need to learn how to use more powerful magic, so it's kind of been there's a group of people trying to, get stronger quicker, but it's easier said than done.
Trial by fire sort of situation here.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's when I meet strong adventurers like you, it's impressive.
Well, I mean, strong maybe. I don't know. We're all figuring it out too. We've had sort of the same situation as well. It seems like we've kind of been thrown into this whole life and having to figure out what we're doing one step at a time.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I got to meet you tonight, regardless.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. He puts a hand on your leg and goes in for a kiss.
Yeah, I would absolutely accept.
Yeah.
And go back also for a kiss.
Hell yeah.
Now tell me, for glass blowing, do you use your mouth for that?
I know a thing or two about using my mouth.
Interesting.
I will It seems like you've met a very open person, and so
Yeah.
I will let you resolve your night as you will. But we'll leave that to you to tell the listeners and for the mind's eye. So
We'll find out tomorrow.
yeah, love it. Arthur's gone. Everybody else, Seren, Billben, Wicks, and Tab sitting around the fire. Wicks says, "Well, I know we didn't really get to chat much today, but do you think, do we take off tomorrow? Do we head to New Samaritan? I get the feeling that Arthur might be a little nervous, and I don't know if that means going to check on his family at Woodhammer, or if that means trying to make our way north. But I know we have business we can or can't attend to in New Samaritan at least, but I'm down to, if we're not going to face off with the Vedfather, I don't want to spend too much time in New Samaritan. I'd rather scoot on and help you guys with whatever's next."
Yeah, I mean, and as not to, diminish either of your goals here, but I think there are some things a little more urgent than the Feyfather right now, such as the
absolutely.
giant dragon in the sky destroying towns.
Absolutely.
And it might be worth checking on Arthur's family. I think this is certainly the closest we've been to Woodhammer, as I understand it, thus far. So, if Billben, if you don't mind holding off on the Feyfather for a little bit, I think we could, keep finding allies, keep building strength, and
Yeah, I think this amulet you gave me should help out too with any prying eyes.
yeah, it'll certainly keep eyes off you for a while. And I don't think he knows any of the rest of us well enough to.
Yeah, but I do think we probably got to work quickly. Not to rush it, but I don't want him necessarily hunting us down or finding us, or sending someone, rather, because that's what we did to Wicks. And who's to say he wouldn't do that to me?
Yeah.
Many would. So the closer we get to New Samaritan, the more likely it is that, we come into trouble with somebody. So
Hopefully we can handle it.
yeah, hey, if I'm gonna try to handle shit with anybody, I'm glad it's you guys.
Yeah.
Well, I'm getting tired. I know we were gonna wait up to chat with Arthur, but I don't know if we're gonna see him tonight. So
I don't think we are.
Yeah.
Well, hey, let's. Whenever you guys are ready, I can. Oh man, I guess I don't even need to cast a protective spell here. We're kind of already in one.
yeah, no kidding. All right, gang. Well, night, everybody.
Hey,
Night.
night.
As we head to bed, Seren and Arthur, what do you dream of tonight?
Like cool stuff, like big like dump trucks and like.
I think with my limited understanding, I think I would try, as I'm falling asleep, to think about like Swirly and the realm of dream. And like I would be trying to like truly having no fucking clue how to do it. I would be like, well, if I go to bed thinking about a fire, I have nightmares about a fire. Maybe if I go to bed thinking about this, like that'll like get me somewhere closer to like Swirly, where I can ask more questions, get more answers. So I think I'm like, however futilely, like channeling that as I'm falling asleep, just looking at I think a couple stars peeking through the holes in this canopy.
Give me an Arcana check. This is a high DC.
800.
24.
You go to sleep
Nailed it.
trying to dream a Swirly, and you see Greenie. You see the apartment you went to in the realm of dreams. You see things around him, but Swirly never presents himself to you in your dream. Arthur, dump trucks? Anything else?
By that he means the ass.
Yeah. I think that Arthur, after falling asleep in Priest's arms, I think that Arthur's mind would drift to Eli. I think his late husband as he dreams. Think about him and dreaming about family.
As you dream about Eli sitting next to you on rocking chairs and outside of your home in Woodhammer, who do we see? What does Eli look like?
Oh shit. Yeah. Eli is Elijah Bramble. Actually not a fey-touched dwarf. But he is a dwarven man, dark hair and a shorter, kind of more stubbly beard, with these very deep, piercing blue eyes. He's more of a, not stern, but more of a stoic man. So kind of that quiet seriousness to Arthur's more bubbly joviality. But he's a berry farmer. He moved to the region of Woodhammer, so he's not native to it, and it isn't a native fey-touched dwarf like the Llewellyn family and many other of the farms in the region. He wears very simple clothes. He's a big kind of dark denim overall wearer. He's got these beautiful, strong, defined, muscular arms, nice wide shoulders, little chest hair peeking out from under his shirt. He sits there on the rocking chairs, just a little straw out of his mouth on one side, the joint that we're sharing out of the other side. And he has simple earrings, just little double loops in his ears, and the wedding band that we would share, the same stone ring that we both wore, carved from stone from the rocks of the Mossback Mountains.
You sit and enjoy this moment in your dreams. And you flash to family as well. You see your father, your siblings, Paige as a young person, and the last thing you remember in your dream is your mom telling you a story. A story you heard as a kid, just something about the Feywild and how some people say that you may even be able to get there near Woodhammer, somewhere in the mountains. Billben, what do you dream about?
In his attempt to make more of a good impression on Tabitha, I think Billben's just going to bed thinking man, I hope Seren isn't mad at me, but I'm trying to be cool with Tabitha, because that's going to be at least a start to get everyone, I don't know, on board, I think, a little bit more. So I think he's thinking of how his relationships are with his party, and he's on the side of he thinks he did at least something in the right direction, but he knows that he wants to keep doing more, to not be such kind of the butt end of every joke or anything.
You dream about your adventure. You dream about the people you've met. You see new friends you've made along the way, all the people you've interacted with, moments of insecurity in your dreams, but also moments of triumph. You see positivity overall. As you dream, can I get a charisma saving throw?
Yeah. With advantage?
Nope.
You can have disadvantage if you want.
10.
Your dreams are abruptly ended as you wake. You start to feel hot, body temperature rising. It feels like you're in a claustrophobic room in this tent outside. So much, you feel dizzy, like you can't even get up. You don't have armor on, but it feels like you do. There's a heaviness, and it feels like burning on your skin. Doesn't feel like it's damaging you, but it feels like pain. You feel the heat of flame, unlike anything you've ever felt before. The flesh on your back and your skull is in an inescapable amount of pain. What do you think about in this moment as you were paralyzed by heat you've never experienced?
Fire!
You grovel in pain.
My enemy.
Everyone around you starting to stir. You've got Seren, Wicks, and Talitha. Billben, what's going on?
Fire! All around me, fire! Get it off! Get water!
Fuck, what do we do? Seren, what do we do?
Fire! Oh, it's not. I'm burning.
What's going on? In the group chat, I think this is going through. What the hell's going on?
Before you have time to react, Seren, the pain stops. You feel cool, natural, comfortable. The burning you felt on your temples and the upper part of your back fades to nothingness, and you feel normal. Maybe even like a weight you had on you has been lifted. Like the worst fever of your life finally just broke. And we'll pick up there next week on No Bards Allowed.
God damn it.
What is this shit?
Hey, at least I didn't take damage in that dream.
Oh, no, yeah, and everything you experienced was out of your dream. You, like, awoke
Oh.
to pain.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'm not the only one who gets to take damage while in dream state.
Billben, you get the character sheet ability of Night Terrors.
The dream was good. It was just something else happened. Who knows?
I picked the right thing to dream about because I didn't have to roll at all.
Truly.
Nice.
There we go.
What a
my
sweet,
thoughts.
what a sweet dream Arthur had too.
I had my
yeah,
thoughts.
very sweet.
That was a sweet dream.
Hell yeah. Cool. Another cool episode in Coven Keurig.
Nothing bad is going to happen here, and we're all going to be happy.
That's what I'm saying.
It's awesome.
I think we're missing. Well, I'll save it for Bardic.
Yeah, get at us on Patreon. $2 a month, $5 if you're friendly. $5 doesn't get you anything else yet. It probably will eventually. But
200 if, you
we'll
love
make more
me.
tiers if you want more tiers.
I'll cry.
But for now, just $2 to like 15 to 30 minute Bardic conversation every week. That's how long they are. It's not a long listen, but it's us goofing around, talking about weird shit, talking about the campaign, all sorts of stuff. So
Yeah.
Talking about Pokemon a lot.
talking about Pokemon most of the time because it's coming up. The 30th anniversary coming up.
God. Yeah. Theorizing, hypothesizing, terrorizing each other.
And us kissing. It's all of us kissing. You get to listen to it.
Well, and me showing Hole every time.
Yeah.
Showing hole
We're
every
always in the
time.
hot tub.
Showing
Dart showing
hole.
hole.
Yep.
All right, let's get naked, get in the hot tub, gang.
All right, let me go
Already
turn it
halfway
on.
there.
Oh, yeah. All right. See you next time, gang. Love you guys.
Cannonball.
Bye, All Stars.